And good morning, people. Welcome back to Might and Magic 10 Legacy. Let's put it this way. The Duke of Carfal has made one very big mistake. He has kidnapped Arn, John's daughter. John wants her back. But there's one small thing that's even worse for, I believe his name's Markus Wolf, or something like that. Or am I getting that confused with something else? Arn's grandfather is Crag Hack. We happen to know him.
This place reminds me of Foster's Reach.
He is not going to be happy. So we've got to enlist his aid. Just as it says right there. One thing to note though, this is the point where I'm not sure if I need promotions on my characters for or not. I said at the beginning there is a possibility that I wouldn't be able to continue past a certain point if I didn't have promotions. I believe I'm at that point. However, hopefully that won't be the case. I haven't checked to actually find out yet, so we're going to find out together. The other thing is, if I do have to, I will not be changing anything. These Grandmaster skills will not be leveled. They will not be attained. So I do not gain any additional power. The other thing is that there are unlearned skills, Grandmaster skill. Promotion skills. Say for the Paladin, you get Lay on Hands and Mandate of Heaven. For the Ranger, you get Point Blank Shot. For the Marauder, you get Crippling Trap and Harpoon. And for the Pathfinder, you get Long Range and Snaring Shot. They will not ever be used if I do have to promote. So the only thing that they will change is their name, the name of their profession. They will not get any additional power. They will not get any additional skills. It will just be a change of name, and that is it. Hopefully, though, that won't happen. Let's go and talk to Crag Hack. Battle of Carfal. Shell. Crag Hack's health is deteriorating. Understand the urgency, but there's nothing we can do at the moment. Not until we know more about Crag's condition. Okay, so this isn't the barrier I was expecting. Okay, Shell. I'm assuming we've got to deal with this quest, the curse. He's ill. He's been fighting the sickness for more than a decade. But the infection is gaining ground. To fight the sickness, we need magic. They've tried magic alchemy prayers. Nothing's worked. It's unlike anything before. Is there anything we can do? We sort of do need his help.
Oh, don't we have better things to do?
Now believe it to be a sort of curse invoked by a dark wizard whom Crag once mocked. He did say about something like that when we first spoke to him regarding a necromancer, I think it was, or a lich. Cruel vengeance for what was only a quip. What dark magic has done, dark magic might undo. Physician and a member of the Necromancer Order in Carfowl. Casper. Find him and bring him here. And yeah, we've got to go and talk to Casper. I believe I showed him, showed where he was before. In Carfowl, he's currently in the slums. So let's go and get him. It does mean we have to take him on as a Highland or henchman, well, one of these two spots. But as far as I can see, this is story critical, so I can't continue unless I do it. And even though we know where the Blackguard is, we know where
Now this is what I call a city.
they're holding on, pretty much they're going to be in this town, we can't do anything about it right now. So there is pretty much no point. One thing I can do though, I just remembered, this armor, don't need it. I've got the master now, so we can now equip this one, which is just better in every single way. 45 armor value, so at the moment, now it's 67. With these resistances and this armor, the only thing that's really holding her back is her low health pool. Plus 3 general blocks, yeah. Shayla is a beast of a tank right now. If I can get more health on her, which I'm working on at the moment with the endurance, everything should come up quite fine. Well, let's go over to the other side and go down. I'm actually going to stop off on the shop to just check the things in there. That's if they've changed, of course. No, they look all the same. Okay. Off to Casper it is. It's actually a little bit easier to get to him from this side, because he's just in this door here. The hospice. The curse. A dark curse, a sickness no one knows how to cure. If Asher wills it, he might help. Take it to the patient.
I hope you're so.
So yeah, Casper the doctor. Hyland removes ailments from the party for members of your party for 30 gold each. It's not bad.
Like sheep cattle. That's new. Don't like it.
But I'm not going to use it because one, I'm not going to get in any fights when he's with me, and two, I've got other ways to remove conditions. Plus, I can't exactly use his active skill, can I? I'm not meant to be. Anyways, I'm going to meet you back at the crag.
What's that sound?
Well, Shell? One Casper has ordered. Hope he can help.
Yes, our slaves will help, but not for free.
Craghag protests, as of course he's a barbarian, basically, and a pirate. But he does eventually calm down and allows Casper to examine him. But he's looking a bit troubled. The sickness is peculiar. It is magical in nature, and dark magic is definitely a part of it. But there's something else. But it is not the time for hypothesis. Need to make some tests. For that, he'll need some ingredients and reagents. Can we get them for him? What do we need?
Farewell.
And he does leave the party and pretty much is now here. So, yeah, he's gone from the group. Didn't use him, didn't need to, and gone as quickly as possible. But Casper needs some willow sweet berries, or widow's weep. Got them. A mushroom known as the elven toadstool. We have that. Some sulfur and mercury that can be bought in from the markets in Carfell or Sea Haven. One is in Sea Haven, one is in Carfell. And we'll also need a crystal spider's heart. Have that one. So we've got pretty much everything we need except the sulfur and mercury. So back to Carfell and then to Sea Haven quickly. So, when you think of sulfur,
Let's find a place to rest and gather our strength.
one of the things you might think of is explosives. So, who in this town would deal with explosives? The humans? Not so much, maybe a little bit. The Nagas? Almost definitely not. However, we do have a very solid dwarven contingent here. And they live in a mountain, generally. So yeah, Runes and Crafts, the alchemy shop. Does he sell sulfur? Of course he does. You can even smell it. 500 gold. Well, I'm not using much more of this money for anything else. And I'm actually going to buy all those. So sulfur has been obtained. Now to go and get the mercury. Mercury might feel a little bit harder to find. Generally because there's a lot of people around and you'd think, oh, so the sulfur's in a shop, it might be the same. It's not though, it's actually this person right here. Monfear the Peddler. Find everything you need for alchemy and potion making here. Do you sell mercury? Or its alternative name, Quicksilver? Is it a metal? Is it a liquid? It's fascinating. In any case,
Why are you in such a
500
rush?
gold for the vial. Again, not using this money for much else. Let's buy it. So we have all the ingredients now. Anything interesting? No, not really. So all the ingredients, let's head back to the crag and speak to Casper. Since, well, we're dealing with him, not Crag Hack at the moment. So, all 5 ingredients. Casper, I hope it helps. Let's have a look.
Yes, more glory.
It's worse than he thought. Great! Sickness was created by void magic, which, if you remember some of the other things we've read or heard about, void magic is what killed or removed the Shantiris from the Aegean Peninsula. And Nevermonster did it. This curse of the void is not only slowly destroying his body from within, but it's also affecting his very existence. People will start forgetting him. Once it is over, you won't remember you even existed. It's beyond Casper's knowledge to heal. In fact, he doesn't even think the Nevermaster answer who put it on him can do it either. Let's face it, if the Shantiris, who are, I believe, were mostly elves, in touch with nature and highly magical, could not prevent their fate from void magic, it's highly unlikely Crag Hack or anyone in this age is going to should have known as Talking Skeleton could not be good news and killed him when he had the chance. So is this his fate, forgotten by friends and foes, by his son, by his granddaughter? There must be something he can do. It's like a magical parasite nourishing itself from your very existence. It only survives as long as the host. If you die, when people still remember you, your memories of you will remain. So he's got a choice: either die and let everyone remember him, or let it eat away at his existence. Yeah, some choice. If he dies fighting, sword in hand, facing an adversary worthy. If this Nevermonster wants to remove him from history, then Crag Hack is going to make sure his death is the stuff of legends.
Asher could go to hell.
And there's Crag Hack's basic response to everything. He does things for himself. But now that that's done, we should be able to talk to him about Carfal, the Duke, the so-called Duke, and rescuing his granddaughter. Start from the beginning, so telling our story. Which didn't take too long. Wishes John could come to ask for help, but understands the need for the Empire to remain neutral. The situation to him is very simple. As his granddaughter, Craghack is not going to let her down now. And everyone, tell them we're going to war. Once we leave the harbour, there is no turning back. But once you're going to tell me everything, but first you're going to tell me everything you know about the Faceless Master of Assassins. There's your warning. We start this, we begin the end of the game, or the main campaign of the game. This orc here. So, if you have any training to do, I should be completely fine. I got heavy armor for you, which was nicely timed. And where the heck is? Okay. Got you the arcane discipline. You don't have anything, and you've got medium armor already. Excellent. So everyone is trained, but if you have got any training to do, if you have any spells you want to buy, if there are any weapons you want to buy, do so before you talk to this orc. I have 19 rations of food. That should be enough. I am going to rest at the inn just to make sure everyone's fresh.
Well, thank you for that.
Does that actually sell for much? For 400? Yeah, I'll just lose that. I have a fair amount of inventory space. What was I also wanted to check? I do not remember. Yeah, but I am pretty much as ready as I can be. And Muriel, are we ready? Yes. Let's go.
There are enemies ahead.
And, well, as soon as we land, we're pretty much ambushed by everything. But we're met up with by Hamza. With the pirates' help, the League, the real League, not Markus's mockery of it, has managed to control the harbour district. But Markus, Dunstan and their men are still entrenched in the upper district. They're holding the vigil. And we're in battle. We do have Craghack as a Highland at the moment. He automatically throws himself into the party when you start this. He's a treasure hunter. Chance of finding enchanted equipment is increased by 10%, and the money we find is increased by 10%. To be honest, it's not much, but we won't be having him for long. He's got something else on his mind. Still, let's fight these. I probably should have actually went forward. No, I'll be alright. But shades, these are upgraded versions of the elven assassins that we fought in the elemental tower very, very, very long time ago.
I feel stronger.
They pretty much are the same thing. Retaliation, so they'll strike back once for every melee, for the first melee attack, and vindictive. So I want to pretty much make sure I don't miss or block. Of course, if I kill them with a criticals for say 627, thank you Ray, I don't have to worry about the second one. Shades aren't exactly strong. But you probably do want to keep track of them. Finish that. And they're done. But that's just the first wave. 4 shades. And where did Hamza go?
Looks like they smelled us and forgot to take
But we don't always don't have just shades. Oh no, not at all. Where would be the best place to fight those? We'll just do it here. If I get ambushed on 2 hot sides, it's okay. But elite wolfhounds. Have we actually faced the originals? Oh yeah, we did. So these are just very, very black. Okay. They're almost exactly the same, enraged and relentless. However, the elite dark wizard does die first. Physical I'm mostly okay with. Even magical I'm 80% on Earth. Ray, really? Okay. Yeah, Iris is the only one really lagging behind on any sort of resistances, so for the most part, I should be fine.
Well, thank you for that.
And why haven't I put Burning Determination up? Elite Blackguards, they can still do that after all. And yeah, they're coming round, but that's fine. Looks like they have a fair amount of resistance to air. Yeah, it's above 50%. I might want to not do that. That's fine though. Elite Dark Wizard didn't actually attack properly. Okay. You're dead. You're dead. Burning Determination. Oh, Blackguard captains as well. Fair enough. To be honest, if I have plenty of blocks, I have plenty of armor. The fact that they have battle spirit, which only increases it by 30%, I am perfectly fine, really. I honestly don't think they can get past the majority of my armor. Sure, they do a little bit of damage on occasion, but let's face it. Yeah, they're dead. Definitely see the pirates are doing a number on Carfal right now, though, can't you?
Between the various traps and secret passages, I'm starting to think those castle builders have way too much free time on their hands.
Ah, you're a little bit bigger than a normal.
Raiders, come with me. Let's go kill ourselves a dragon.
Yeah, why not? It's a bit bigger than a normal enemy.
Just like they spent it,
And
to take a bath.
we're pretty much put straight into the fight. Manipulation against body and mind, and against poison, typical boss things. Large, so again, spear damage is increased, can't be removed. And spirit bound. This is a new one. Forces melee engagement. This is why we've been moved forward. We cannot fight this by with range at all. I believe we can still try and use range attacks while here, but essentially we were over here. It landed, it pulled us forward. That is essentially the entire thing of Spiritbound. It does, I think, very little outside of that, so we should be fine. And I do need Burning Determination because it can stun. Withering Breath, dark damage, does poison to everyone except Shayla, who resisted it. Yeah. But I'm not going to cure that until after the battle because Taralef will just do the same thing. So let's just deal the damage. Two swoops. Okay. You shouldn't last too much longer though. So Restoration Potion, Elixir of Vitality and a Dragon Shield, which will end up being a Grand Master Shield anyway, so meh. And that can go to Shayla. Yeah, we were sort of sent about 5 spaces in. Right, so everyone's healed. And for some reason we can still collect barrels. Essentially what this Carfal is, it is a dungeon. It is not the city itself, it is a different instance. The city, actually, we'll find out later, is fine. this is just the battle scene. There's a bit of spoiler there, but let's face it, no one wants to see a city burn. Just looking around for any barrels.
Looks like they smelled us.
Yeah, as you can see, all the houses have been boarded up.
This
And
one is
oh,
mine. Enemy is flanking us. Ah!
hello everyone, and you... You're just going to come up here, actually. Alright, and we can deal with... what really is most dangerous here. The wolfhounds aren't especially dangerous unless their health goes below 50%. So I'm thinking the Black Guard, actually.
I feel stronger.
Make sure Burning Determination is up, so that's all sorted. Break your armor ready. And, well, start on these. Feel free to throw your shadow bolts at me. I'm actually not bothered by it. Okay, having you with Battle Spirit might be a bit dangerous. Oh well. Battle Guard Captain first. And Iris, you're just gonna heal party, I think. And no need for Burning Determination, just do that. So we've got one more wizard, okay. Which is going to die now. Ray was stunned, but isn't anymore. So let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Are you an elite or a Black Guard captain? Guess it really doesn't matter. And I don't have mana for that. Okay, I seem to be getting lucky on the stun durations right now. And yeah, you are a Black Guard captain. Break your armor, kill you. And, well, this fight is pretty much over. Notice I'm not resting again. It's going to be a long time before I can actually buy any more food. So I'm wanting to sort of hold off a little bit. our next set of combatants. So we've got 4 shades and 2 new enemies back there. Oh, and hello, there's some more over there. You know what? I'm actually going to go back here. As much as I would love to fight these on 4 different sides or 3 different sides, let's not. So Celestial Armor, Poison Cloud, and I don't think I need Burning Determination. Shades aren't really worth that. They don't have anything that actually triggers it. The Chakram Dancer though, weakening strikes, they're pretty much the same as the dancers from before. Where are they? Just going into the bosses. The Stalkers, that's it. Pretty much exactly the same as the Stalkers from before, just stronger, obviously. They have weakening strikes, they also have sweeping attacks now, so they will hit multiple enemies, or well, multiples of my party members, and if any of them crit, they do weakening. So let's try and avoid that as much as possible. And you're down. And another one comes forward, because why not? Okay, Ray. Didn't I just... Apparently all the Chakram dancers are coming to me at once. That's fine. I actually consider them a little bit more dangerous than the Shades. Mostly because the Shades, everything can be blocked fairly easily. The Chakram Dancer's weakness means I have to sort of waste a turn to actually get my strength back with Tina. This fight though is fairly done. And you die to bleeding. Excellent. Notice one enemy didn't come along with them.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
This enemy... You might guess who that is. However, let's put this up now. This enemy is different from pretty much every other thing that you've fought. This is the elf we've been having issues with since the Elemental Forge. Salvin. Can't say if his weariness is of battle or something else, eating away at his soul. We're more resourceful than we look. Maybe he was wrong about us. Maybe there's something in our hearts that make You more than mere raiders. What are we fighting for? I am going to show this fight quickly. You can fight him. So I'm just going to choose one of the options that isn't it, but we are actually going to do the other option afterwards, just to show what it does. So let's just go revenge, because it's a motive he can relate to. Here's your chance for revenge. Take him down if you can.
Something is coming our way. Be ready.
Straight up, 4 hits. Okay.
Well, thank you for that.
He is a boss. He has retaliation. He has vindictive. And he has weakening strikes. So he's basically the combination of both the Chakram Dancers and the Shades. He is not strong though. Let's break some blocks.
No.
Although he does want to kill Iris for the change. But then again, everyone else has already, so... But yeah.
Power will help, but not for free.
So, Salvin, not really that difficult.
Well,
But that's not the outcome I want from him. He does give a little bit of experience as well, so you can go for that. And he gave, what, a ring and a couple of potions. But what are we fighting for? The real reason why we are here. The reason why Crag Hack is in our party. For Arn. For a little girl. Is that all? He says. We're risking our life for a little girl. Yes, of course we are. And it seems we've shaken him. Aren't they the only legacy worth dying for? No cause justifies the sacrifice of a child. How could Salvin let whoever this him is, turn him into a monster? Iruna, his daughter, his own daughter, the one we met in the Tomb of a Thousand Terrors. She did ask if we could find a way to save her father. Salvin takes his dagger. And makes peace with himself.
What? Hey, I wanted to fight. Earthless have done enough to it.
And there goes Salvin. And Crag Hack is obviously annoyed because of no fight. But I feel that's a better outcome. We've saved Salvin. We've completed Iruna's request. It wasn't a quest as thing, it was just a request. Something she asked us to do if we could. She didn't think it was possible. But I think we have succeeded.
Off your flames will help, but not for free.
But this is where the paths split. Craghack is going after the Master of Assassins, or Master of Shadows, whatever you want to call him. Craghack doesn't really bother with names. He'll have a hard time controlling his mind. Way too thick-headed for that. We find Markus Wolf, and we save Arn. That's our job. Craghack is going after our boss.
Oh well, fewer companions, bigger shares.
So, Craghack is off alone, and we have already gone through this. Are entering into the vigil.
This will be easy.
Markus Wolf. Do we know who we're dealing with? He's Markus Wolf, Duke of Carthal. Bow to him, and he'll be merciful. No. Let's face it. No. But at least he left presents after he's left. Couple of dark mages and some soldiers.
Yeah.
I honestly don't see any problem. Two elite dark wizards. One can't do any spells, and the second one can't. And I didn't want to do that one. Okay. Oh, which one should I kill? We'll go with that one. You should have done so much, something so much more appropriate. But you're dead now. And I didn't have Burning Determination up, and I have 2 people stunned. Nice. Let's do that, and regeneration. Oh no, Ray's just feeble-minded. Okay. Iris is no longer stunned, so that didn't last too long.
Kill you.
Blackguard captain, so we've already fought plenty of them. Might as well just finish this up quick. We are pretty much in the home of the vigil though, so we are going to be facing quite a few of these enemies. I believe we might actually see the elite version of these soon as well.
Kill you.
Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, that's worth it. But the vigil level 1. I can't say if there's a level 2. I actually do not remember.
Not too shabby for a human's house.
Ah, we've got a couple of levers.
Something
and
is
a couple
coming
of
our way.
rooms which
Be ready.
likely have ambushes in. So I think next time we'll have a look around the vigil, see if we can find Markus Wolf and Arn, because we are not leaving here without her. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.